I think the best way to proceed in this case is to try to close the scenarios and don't want to open it, because we have not enough elements right now to say something which is serious. So the first thing that we know at this level is that there is no emergency beacon which have been activated, no distress call from the cockpit, and no static local emergency beacon, which can be staggered on the contact on the water or on the ground. So on this first consultation, that normally the accident occurs very suddenly. So suddenly that the air crew has not the time to say anything on the mic. There was not very far from Cairo, from the Crete, from different countries. So they have some frequency. They're in standby, so they can just trigger the mic and to say something. They have not the time to do that. So the accident is very sudden, first point. And what can occur to be sudden? It's the second question. So you have 3 or 4 solutions. The first one is about environments, like something like the meteo, something like that. It's not the case.
Exactly. As now we do know that it's clear skies.
The second possibility is the maintenance, mechanical causes, explosion, depressurization, something like that. And the third one is a bomb or hijacking, something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so on the second one, mechanical one, we have to wait for the black box, first of all. But we can say that the design of an aircraft, liner aircraft, is done to avoid that a simple failure is not sufficient to put the aircraft to crash. You have to have several failures in the same time, or failures which come from each to another failures, something like that. But a simple failure suddenly like that is very rare. It's a chance. And the other part is terrorism, and we have two examples. The example of Metrojet, 6 months and a half.
Out of Sharm el Sheikh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We took off from Sharm el Sheikh and to St. Petersburg, and a charter aircraft. And the aviation authority of Egypt don't recognize that it's a terrorism, obviously, of tourism, something like that. And for the case that if they recognize that, there is a consequence about the security procedures at Sharm el Sheikh. They don't screen enough.
But then the ramifications of that in terms of, we are talking, of course, of a very different category airport when we are talking about Paris' Charles de Gaulle. So it will have the same ramifications,
mm-hmm.
of
and
course.
You have the second case that is not very famous. It's an aircraft from Mogadishu to Djibouti, 2 months after. And it was an hijacker who bombed at 10 minutes after the takeoff, and the aircraft was in low altitude. There was no problem for depressurization, and the hijacker got out of the aircraft with the bomb, and the aircraft can land. So we have two cases, which was the two first cases after attack succeeded after the accident of the Twin Tower.
Yeah.
The two first one, the Mogadishu and the Sharm el Sheikh with the Metrojet. So we're obliged to reflect to the past to see why not. It should be the same thing.